Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So here on the 4-hour chart, just briefly, we want to start, and I just wanted to highlight that the Ethereum chart has a more bullish setup than Bitcoin, just out of the reason that here this low back in November was not a lower low. Bitcoin made a lower low, and this means that if it all goes well and it holds here a 1-2 setup, it could rally in a third wave of the third from here. This will be highly interesting. Yeah, of course, no guarantee. This could also be like Bitcoin, easily an A, B, C structure, but I would say here there is at least a decent chance that Ethereum could hold a higher low when Bitcoin makes another lower low and continues the bear market. That's at least a possibility, right? It did that here already. So we'll see. I mean, back here we had the, that was the merge, Ethereum merge, yeah. We'll see. Market will show. But this is certainly a more bullish setup than Bitcoin. It could very well be that Ethereum is already a wave ahead of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin might not have. I mean, here we have a possible 1-2 setup. We could now be in the third wave, and within that third wave, somewhere up there it will be, yeah, somewhere it's hidden. Don't know if I took it out. That third wave would be, well, that would then be the wave in which we now are, and within that third wave, we could have here the first 1-2 setup, which would then result in a wave 3 of 3, taking us to around $3,000 in the bullish interpretation. The condition, though, is that this support area is going to hold, because if we zoom in a bit, you can see we've got 5 waves up since November. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also here, same problem as we have on the Bitcoin chart. The wave 5 was very short, very anemic. Only like it reached, what did it reach? 1740. My ideal target was 1800, so it fell short. It made it higher than the third wave. Yes, it did, and therefore fulfilled minimum expectations for the wave 5. But yeah, if it doesn't reach the ideal target, there's always the risk that it's something different. For example, it could be that this wave 5 was never finished. That's actually at the moment the primary expectation, because that is the scenario and support area we're in. Yeah, so that we came down here off this low that we made here on the around about 14th of Feb, where we moved up in a wave 1. Yeah, WXY pattern, found support here for now, and that could be a 1-2 setup of that wave 5, so that we next could move up in the third wave of the 5th, 4th, and the 5th, as long as this support area is holding. Okay, then we would get an extension in the 5th wave, or alternatively, and that's another possibility, did highlight that already to you as well, just to give you an idea, that the move to the downside here was just an ABC structure, basically an A wave. This here was a B wave, and we now move down in a C wave, maybe in a running flat. The reason why this is not too unlikely is because the wave 2 here, that was actually not, okay, that was actually not too long, that wave 2. So what you sometimes get is that the wave 4 is quite long compared to the wave 2, yeah? Especially if the wave 3 was so extended. So it wouldn't be too unlikely that the wave 4 gets another extension here. But then again, it doesn't make too much of a difference to that, you know, in terms of the actual support levels to the actual primary scenario we have on the chart. So I wouldn't really, I want to mention it so that when I have to use it, this pattern and structure, that it's not like, you know, we never heard about it. And then obviously the other possibility, if we lose the yellow support area, so if we go below 1525, then we have a chance in an A, B, C structure to come down in a wave 2. A, B, C. And the A wave is likely to hit this upper part of the support area between 1409 and 1488, and then the C wave down here. Yeah, so we should get a B wave rally and then come down and C. Only if it breaks below 1218, it will probably retest $1,000, and maybe even lower than that. So these are the two bullish scenarios. Again, the key bullish support here is 12.18. So I will also scale in here when we get into this region. Spot, no stop loss, long term, because this would be a decent setback when we get eventually into this region. If we rally higher in the fifth wave, then we have to adjust this target area to the upside. Yeah, it will move higher, because these FIB targets are always based on the previous wave. So if the wave 1 extends higher, maybe to around $2,000, then we could get that wave 2. So what else to mention? Let me just double check something. Yeah, something to highlight. The wave 1 that we have, a possible wave 1, formed at least a possible 5-wave move, and it managed to do that below the 61.8 extension of the larger wave 1, which is a good sign that this could actually be a decent 5-wave move, a proper wave 1. Yeah, this is sort of Elliott wave detail, but when a 5-wave move, the first wave of the third, manages to form 5 waves while staying below the 61.8 extension, it's actually a good sign. It could be bullish. Yeah, so just watching that. These are sort of the details that I don't always mention in the videos, but this is stuff I'm observing in the background. But yeah, that's sort of where we are currently. And in the very, very short term, I know everybody wants to know, have we bottomed now or not? Now, we really only always know afterwards. That's the uncertainty we have to deal with in the markets. What I can tell you is that certainly, we have enough waves to the downside. Yeah, we have an A wave, we have a B wave, and a possible C wave down. The only thing is, did we actually? Oh wow. No, didn't. So it didn't hit the ideal target. The ideal targets would have been. 1 second. I just need to adjust that. A wave down. Yeah. Okay. B wave. We're gonna go to the end of that triangle probably. So yeah, targets would have been around 1522, 1553 as extension targets. Yeah, I mean, it reached the 38.2 extension. It's a very uncommon one for a C wave, but again, it made a lower low below the A wave and it hit the 61.8 support. Could very well be that we're now rallying higher. If we get 5 waves, then this would be an indication we might get 5. Yeah, so we might have a smaller 1-2 here, 3rd wave, 4th wave. And if this now holds the 50% retracement, it has a decent chance to put a 5th wave in. Looks a bit like a bull flag. So what it needs to do, just roughly here, needs to hold 1578. Yeah, as long as it holds 1578, we should still be able to get a 5th wave. And then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a 5th. Let's see. This is now a possible breakout. But we haven't broken above the previous high. That's what we need to do. So we would need to break above at least 1604. From here we can then go higher to 1641 and 1655. These will be the next resistances along the way. And if we don't make a new high, then the next low will sort of be down here, probably around that channel support and the 78.6 retracement at 1525. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.